Hello, everyone. What is crack-a-lackin'? So we are back at uh, Halo, the Master Chief Collection, obviously. I hope you guys have had a wonderful day, night, evening, whatever, you know. Right now, if my phone would stop playing my own sound at me, that would rock. But right now we're just kind of vibing. We're being dudes, guys, notorious scoundrels, all the boys who are vibing. Um, so I need to actually start doing the going live thing. Let me do that. Uh, my ears, my friend. Why does it not let me do the thing? Um. So we are actually going to be continuing the Halo Combat Evolved thing. I also did a pretty funny little thing, little guy, little notorious scoundrel behavior. I wish it would properly do what it says because for some reason it just sees "come watch Sundrake" when I don't want that. I want it to actually show the title. Show the title of the stream, please. Disappointing. A disappointment. That's what you are, Twitch. Trying to scrunk on me. Where is the? This is what I get for not properly taking the time to actually look through my shite. Um. Uh. Um. Eam. Come on. Why? Mm. All right. That's fine. Hey, Zan. You are not a disappointment. Don't you ever say that about yourself ever again. I will cry. I'll cry, I think. Yeah. All right. It's whatever. Time to be the bodacious babe. What do you mean finally? I've been trying to do the live thing all day. All day? What am I saying? For several minutes. It hasn't been working. But that is, it's fine. Today, we're just gonna rock the boat. Rock the boat, don't rock the boat, baby. Rock the boat, don't push the boat over. Do 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 dun 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 So, if we are where I think we are, we should be perfectly fine. I mean, perfectly fine. I also did the little thingy where I actually changed up the settings a little bit for the uh for the little guy, little goober. So I shouldn't be dark when I talk anymore. Now I actually look like I'm doing stuff on the thing. Buried in the heart of an ancient moon. Buried in the heart of an ancient moon. He always dreamed of the fight. one while his brothers were lost. In battles they waged in the night. His life blown away in the blood that he gave. An offering unrecognized. Never became what he already was. The darkness that brings on the light. Why are my frames dropping? I saw a thing where it's all like someone posted a Spider-Man picture, like from the Spider-Man game. I believe it's the original. Could be the new one, but it was like a black cat makes me unstraight. I was like, just say gay. Don't say unstraight. Come on, man. Let's fucking go. Man, my guy is adorable. I mean, look at that. Oh, I can hear the AC. I'll feel it in about a minute or two. Or right now, apparently. Because it is way too hot where I live. I gotta work when it's bajillion degrees. On Wednesday. Why do you do this to me? You notorious scoundrels. Sorry, guys. I know it takes a while for the promotion thing. I promise I'm literally doing it as fast as I can. You could probably skip to the part where I actually play the game, which makes sense, you know. All right. Time to be little scoundrels. Let's go. I think there's like a terminal or skull around here somewhere, but I'm not going to be doing that, so. I hear gunfire. Beat the shit out of you, son. I'll probably turn that skull off later on. Not right now, of course, because it's way too funny.
Interesting. The weather patterns here seem natural, not artificial. I wonder if the ring's environment systems are malfunctioning, or if the designers wanted the installation to have inclement weather.
This is Fire Team Zulu requesting immediate assistance from any UNSC forces. Does anyone copy? Over.
I didn't think there were any human forces left on this planet.
Cortana to Fire Team Zulu. I read you. Fire Team Zulu, this is Cortana. Hold position. We're on our way.
Roger that. Make it quick.
Isn't Johnson with Isn't Johnson with well, supposed to be with Keys at the moment? Oh! Shit. Man, he knocked my shit out.
Interesting. The weather patterns here seem natural, not artificial. I wonder if the ring's environment systems are malfunctioning, or if the designers wanted the installation to have inclement weather.
This is Fireteam Zulu requesting immediate assistance from any UNSC forces. Does anyone copy? Over.
I didn't think there were any human forces left.
Cortana to Fireteam Zulu. I read you. Fireteam Zulu, this is Cortana. Hold position. We're on our way.
Roger that. Make it quick.
Like I said, I like both of these games for different reasons. I think I'll keep this. I'll overcharge the Elite's Elite's shield with this. Dun, dun, dun. I think the Needler actually has two different reload styles. I mean, melee styles, sorry. Oh my god. Dun 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 dun. I have to admit the soundtrack is pretty fire. Bro was jamming. Did you see that? Oh! Shit. I'm in 4. It's fine. Dun 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 dun. Dun dun dun. I'm surprised I didn't hear any gunfire from up there. Sneaky peeky. Dun 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 dun. Ooh, sorry. Just a little tired. Is there a... I swear there's a terminal on... there's a terminal on every level. It's just a little weird to try and find. Yoink. There is no way that thing hit me from all the way over there. Damn it. I'm gonna be careful. Those overcharged shots can actually kill me. Not kill me, but stop me from... Jesus Christ, bros. Shoot the damn thing. Now that is a fine piece of military hardware, son. All right, let's go. It was an upset. 2 minutes flat. We're back on the freeway. Put to the mat. Can't understand it. Ooh! Give me. First, give me this.
It's him! I had a shot. Let's go! Showtime!
Okay, I guess he'll just stay here instead of damn right I am. Now move it out, double time. Get skunked on. Let's go this way. Please ignore team killed. Thank you. It was an upset. 2 minutes flat. We're back on the freeway. Foot to the mat. I can't understand it. We had it down pat. It was very upsetting. Could we leave it at that?
They got armor support. Watch out for those tanks.
The Covenant placed their tanks to defend the entrance to the tunnel.
Damn it.
Looks like that armor wasn't so tough after all. Let's mop up the rest of them.
See that? Next time you guys can help. Ha! All right.
I understand why they got rid of the machine gun thing on the side. But, like, why?
Let's do it. Let's go. What the?
Come on, get in. Get skrunked on, as children say these days. I wonder when we're gonna hear Chip's Dubbo. Thank you, Louis. As you could tell, kicking the shit out like Covey bastards right now. I think the Scorpion's probably my favorite fictional tank. But I think my favorite fictional weapons are I have a top 3. It'll be the Energy Sword from Halo, obviously. The Lancer from Gears of War. The Chainsaw Lancer specifically. Like, if I could say, like, a specific era, I'd probably say Gears of War 4 when you get the one from Marcus. That one's pretty good. That one's really good. Alright. We're gonna do last checkpoint because I feel really bad that all these guys are dying on me. And also, I really need them.
Here, save a little extra for you.
I am literally leaning in closer to my monitor to fight these guys. You bastard. You asshole. Are you fucking? Please tell me I got him. God damn it. Thank you, finally. Jesus Christ, bro. Maybe it's just me, but the Scorpion tank fucking sucks as a vehicle. I don't know. I feel like in Halo 2 it's a lot better. And in Halo 3, obviously, way better. Dun, 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 dun. So, weirdly enough, the hunters aren't really given a lot of story, specifically in Halo. I will shit fury, and you will drown. But, in Halo, they're just kind of worm guys, which is kind of unfortunate. But in the lore, it's actually revealed an Arbiter was checking out Forerunner artifacts. And then they found the hunters, specifically the Lekgolo, as they're called. I refuse to use Melekgolo because that isn't actually the type we're talking about. But basically, the Arbiter found all these things, right? He kills one of them. And then it turns out a bunch of them are actually eating the Forerunner medals. Not on purpose. They have no idea what it's for. But the hunters, the Arbiters, saw how great warriors they could become. Because they could pretty much become any shape, any size. They were just a colony of worms, pretty much. It's not like, you know... Maybe it's just me, but I don't like that they shoot off like that. That's very strange. Right? I can't be the only one who thinks that. I hear a race shot. Alright. I think actually there's something in here, so I'm gonna go check it out real quick. We're gonna ignore that. Ah! Wart. Ah! Oh, blah, blah. What the hell? Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Did you hear that guy? He laughed at me.
Let's go!
Let's roll!
Oh.
They won't mess with us again. Yeah! Everybody out! Roger that.
Can I? Perhaps. You don't think? Ah, what? Oh, shit. It's kind of weird. I had to reload the whole, pretty much half the gun, actually. I think about it. Shit! Damn. I keep pressing that by accident when I don't want to. Damn it! Come on, man. Where my Marines at? Alright, I guess we'll just move on then. I know canonically these guys survive in Halo 1, but it's not sure for how long. Because there are Pelicans that escape. But like I said, there are plenty of Pelicans, so if they did survive, it's
I thought
not
the Covenant
impossible.
had eliminated all the Marine forces in this area.
What's up, man? Come on, get in. Come on, man.
Quiet. Anyone else hear something? Dropship! Covenant dropship inbound!
The Covenant are dropping in behind us. We're trapped.
Nuh-uh. I'm gonna show these motherfuckers what it's like to be trapped. Oh shit! Oh! Poor guy. Celebrated too early. Terrible way to go.
Let's do it.
Oh. I'll leave this behind.
Everybody out.
Oh! Yeah. I love you, Halo Jesus. Man, that music is really loud.
Looks like the Covenant are dug in up there with those rocks.
We need to get up this ridge.
Marines, hold your positions. We'll handle those guns.
Master Chief, we can get below those stationary guns.
Affirmative. Hold it.
Shit. Was it just me, or was that thing surprisingly tough? Alright, hold on. I'll get it. Are you? Damn it!
Firing.
Come on, motherfucker. I'll kick your ass.
You gotta do better next time. You got that? Get up! Get up, Sergeant!
I need health. Get up so I can kill you again. Sounds like something a TF2 character would say. Prancing about without a wee. Oh, shit. No wonder why I didn't see them attacking us from behind. Are you? There. That'll fix that problem up. I'd like to change weapons with these guys. Can you? Am I not allowed to? Alright. Fine, I guess. I didn't want to anyway. I didn't want to give you way better weapons. Poor guy. Terrible way to go. I'm gonna shove this barrel in a damn split jaw's mouth. Excuse me, sir. Thank you. Oh, it's the same gun too? Meters. That's fine. I kind of wish when you hit someone with that, you could just break off all the needles, make them explode. I think that'd be pretty cool. I think that was an idea once, just let the Chief just smash the absolute shite out of like a Covenant enemy, and then the needles would break off inside, cause explosive damage. Did I miss one? Oh, someone I know is playing Primal Carnage. Cool. I haven't played Primal Carnage in a hot minute. Who is even saying that? Man brutally beats up some methane breathers. I should probably just keep that out. Do 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 do. Oh baby, you. Shut up. Grenade. Maybe it's just me, but I think the heavier the object, the more damage it should do when you melee someone. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Kicking ass and kicking ass. Oh! Yeah, that's my fault. I wasn't paying attention. It's fine. Did that guy just fly off? I think he did. I think he's dead. Yeah, that guy's definitely dead. Oh, shit. Alright, I guess we're going in guns blazing. Whew. Dun 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 dun. You got your ass kicked. Are you? Are you? Damn, finally. They look pissed. Not anymore. Jesus! I got skunked on. But as I was saying earlier, it feels like a lot of arbiters actually kind of do a lot for the Covenant, and it's kind of crazy that the hierarchs were basically able to turn it into a badge of dishonor. Oh shit. I'm about to die. One of my phones shut off. Huh? Oh. Anyway. I know there's glass there, but better safe than sorry, chat. I need a health pack. I need ammo. Thanks. I was actually a little surprised I didn't take him out. Oh my god, ammo, thank you, Jesus. Ah, Jesus. Another sparking node? Wonder what that's about. Gonna buy business. I don't know how that second one wasn't a headshot, but we should have definitely killed him. Grenade.
Resistance appears to be increasing. We must be close to the control center. Analyzing. This must be the control room. Subtle. to the control center is at the top of that pyramid structure. Bring me up there and I should be able to get us inside.
Shit. Where'd my gun go? It just disappears? Of course it does. What the fuck? There it is. You know what? I'm gonna restart that checkpoint. I'm gonna see if I can try to get that,
Analyzing. This must be the control room. Subtle. The entrance to the control center is at the top of that pyramid structure. Bring me up there.
Damn it!
Analyzing. This must be the control room. Subtle. The entrance to the control center is at the top of that pyramid structure. Bring me up there and I should be able to get us inside.
Grenade. I really wanted to use that Banshee, by the way. I'm sure if I finagled my way down there, I could survive, but to be honest with you, I think we should just scamper on out of here. Grenade. Jesus Christ, bro. See what I mean?
This must be the control room. Subtle. The entrance to the control center is at the top of that pyramid.
There we go. Whew.
Bring me up there and I should be able to get us inside.
Shit. Of course. Ah.
Analyzing. This must be the control room. Subtle. The entrance to the control center is at the
There
top
we
of
go.
that
Whew.
pyramid structure. Bring me up there and I should be able to get us inside.
All right, let's go. Am I not supposed to be up here? I don't think so. It's kind of crazy that they just burnt all these doors down, right? I'm sure there's something up there. Oh! Shit. Alright. Let's go up here first and then we'll, I kind of want to see what's up here. Nothing here, just neat. Alright. It's fine. I guess we'll just do this then. Oh, shit! Get skunked on, as the children say these days.
Scanning. Covenant forces in the vicinity have been eliminated. Let's move on to Halo's control center.
Sorry, I keep sniffling, guys.
This is it. Halo's control center.
Oh shit, here we go again.
That terminal, try there.
You all right?
Never been better. You can't imagine the wealth of information. The knowledge, so much, so fast. It's glorious.
So, what sort of weapon is it?
What are you talking about?
Let's stay focused. Halo, how do we use it against the Covenant?
This ring isn't a cudgel, you barbarian. It's something else. Something much more important. The Covenant were right. This ring... it's Forerunner. Give me a second to access. Yes, the Forerunner built this place, what they called a fortress world, in order to... Wait. No, that can't be. Oh, those Covenant fools. They must have known. There must have been signs.
Slow down. You're losing me.
The Covenant found something. Buried in this ring. Something horrible. And now, they're afraid.
Something buried. Where?
The captain. We've got to stop the captain.
Keys?
The weapons cache he's looking for. It's not really... We can't let him get inside.
I don't understand.
There's no time. Get out of here, find keys, stop him. Before it's too late!
And here comes a great level. One of my favorites.
The last transmission from the captain's dropship was from this area. That was over 12 hours ago. When you locate Captain Keyes, radio in, and I'll come pick you up.
Dropship Victor 90. Killer or bottom. We are under attack by some new kind of hostage that isn't covenanted. Captain Keyes has been captured by hostiles. Dug in at a large structure in the swamp. You hold out, please. Dropship Victor 933 clear.
Oh my god, play! Hold on. Let me give you a shout out, my friend. Get shouted out, nerd. Get loved, goober. I'm playing Halo Combat Evolved. We're playing on the Flood mission. I'm gonna pretend I didn't just see that. Dun. Huh. Well, there was gunfire coming from here. Uh-huh. We're gonna pretend that, everything's alright so far. Because there was human gunfire, but no humans that I see. Which is unfortunate. Hey, who blessing? They weren't even looking at me, by the way. Are you still streaming? Oh, you're going down now, you little Covenant nerd. Well, there's a human body in here. No guns, though. Door's broken? Okay. Doors also broken. Okay. That's fine. Nothing? Alright. Let's just go through the only open door, I guess. The hell is that? Huh. Got Covenant in there, okay. You'll notice they're not pointing at the entrance like a defensive position right there. They're pointing towards these doors over here. Which is not a good outlook, guys. I'm gonna be real. Alright, that's fine. I guess we'll just continue on.
Stay back! Stay back! You're not turning me into one of those things! I'll blow your brains out! Get away from me! Don't touch me, you freaks! I won't be like you. I'll die first! Find your own hiding place. The monsters are everywhere! I did. That's what I did. I did. You took 5 months. God, I can still hear them. Monsters! Just leave me alone! Sarge, Mendoza, Vicente. Oh God, the things took them.
There's plenty of grunts and jackals. Not many elite bodies. Mm-hmm. Okay then. Not ideal. Oh, assault rifle, okay, okay. So we're coming across human stuff. Another human body, okay.
about this particular part of my history, that's fine by me.
Shit, better it than us. You ask them real nice next time you see them, Vicente. I'm sure they'll be happy to oblige.
LZ looks clear. I'm bringing us down.
Go, go, go!
Hey Gnarly, right now we're playing Halo. This is the Private Jenkins level, I believe.
Stay close, Jenkins.
Speaking of the devil.
Mendoza, move it up! Wait here for the captain and his squad, then get your ass inside.
Sir!
Okay, let's move!
Which is weird, right? I mean, look at it. Something scrambled the insides.
What's that? Plasma scoring?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe there was an accident, friendly fire or something?
What do we have, Sergeant? Looks like a Covenant patrol. Badass elite units. All KIA.
Real pretty. Friend of yours?
Nah, we just met.
Right, well, let's get this door open.
I'll try, sir. But it looks like these Covenant worked pretty hard to lock it down.
Just do it, son.
Yes, sir. Got a bad feeling about this.
Boy, you always got a bad feeling about
Captain,
something.
Sarge, can you hear me?
What's going on, soldier?
He's got contact. Blast them. But they're not Covenant. They're just tearing through us. What? Oh, no!
Corporal, do you copy? Over. Mendoza, get your ass back up to second squad's position and find out what the hell is going on.
But-
I don't have time for your lip, soldier. I gave you an order.
Sarge! Listen!
What is that? Where's that coming from, Mendoza?
I don't... There! Yeah!
Hold still! Hold still! Let him have it! Sergeant, we're surrounded. Damn it, Jenkins! Fire your weapons!
There are too many,
Don't
Sarge!
even think about it.
Well, I appreciate that, Gnarly. I really do. Plenty of guns. No pistols. I mean, no bodies. Just blood. Oh, wait, before we continue. Sorry for going radio silent, guys. Ooh, Jesus. Oh, no, you did not just do that. That is your first mistake, dog. I do not have the gun for this. Alright. Nothing? Okay. Oh. Man, flood always creep me out. Okay. Okay, so... Okay, so... For those of you who don't know, the Covenant are fighting the Flood. Now, the Flood... They look like your ordinary space zombies, and they kind of are until they get to a Gravemind level. Now, the Gravemind, of course, is the Flood's brain, so to speak. Now, the Gravemind, of course, super smart. Incredibly smart. The entire reason the Flood even make it is because the Gravemind exists. Now, for those of you who do not know, the Gravemind is not your typical Flood. The Gravemind is pretty much just a precursor. Now, the precursors were basically gods in the Halo universe. Unfortunately, the Flood are remnants of what those gods once were, so to speak. Now, of course, you're probably thinking to yourself, well, if they're gods, why are they attacking us if they created us, right? Created humanity, the Forerunners, everything like that. So the Forerunners thought themselves the perfect creation of the, whatchamacallit? Of the precursors, right? But then... Oh, shit. But the Forerunners thought themselves the perfect creations. The precursors disagreed. They thought the Forerunners were assholes, right? Which, I mean, kind of makes sense when you think about it. Forerunners did. Oh! The Forerunners did, after all, try to wipe out humanity. Well, not then. That comes after. But the Forerunners were like, hey, we're your perfect creations. We're basically your kids, right? And the Forerunners were like, I mean, the precursors were like, yeah, you are, but, like, humanity's way more humble. They totally get it. So it's actually them who we are giving the mantle of responsibility to, which is basically just the precursors themselves retiring, basically. That's what it's saying. Which, I mean, you know. missed something back here. Let me see. I have a feeling I did. But basically, the Forerunners didn't like that the Precursors liked humanity more. They were pissed because of that. So, when, you know, humanity was finally ready, the Forerunners decided to hunt down the Precursors. Now you're probably thinking to yourself, why would they do that, Sundrake? Well, it's because... multiple reasons, actually. Where am I going? What am I doing? Am I heading back the direction I came from? I think I am. That's fine. But, so... Precursors got hunted down. Not great. The Forerunners saw themselves as, you know, Mantle's responsibility, stuff like that. I came back the way I came. Why would I go this way? I'm such a moron. Point being, Precursors almost extinct. Now, to save themselves, the Precursors, who had the ability to evolve at will, ground themselves into a powder. Now, this powder would allow them to survive the worst of anything. But then over time, the powder became corrupted. Now, why do I have the feeling this will break? Never mind. Now, of course, you know, the powder became corrupted. Humanity found the powder. Then they found out, hey, you know, after testing, we found out there's nothing really wrong with this powder. And then one of their pets, a dog-like alien animal, decided to eat some and became really friendly. And they're like, you know what? It makes the dogs happy. We'll feed the dogs the powder. Whatever. So they do that. Anyway, so they do that. And, of course, you know, humanity meets the Sen Shayum, or the Prophets, as they're also known as, start up the Covenant. Now, the Sen Shayum were kind of dicks, but they did their jobs well enough, I suppose. Where they weren't, you know... did I just make a big circle? Sorry, I'm trying to talk and focus at the same time. It's not working. But, so they humanity, right? They're the mantle, basically. They're becoming the mantle. Forerunners didn't like that. They decided to, you know, kill the Precursors, their gods, so to speak, their parents. And then the Precursors come back, right? So they feed these things to the dogs. The dogs become really friendly. Except, over time, when you eat the powder too, it makes you really happy. So then cults started to pop up because the powder, which was, by the way, corrupted, started corrupting their minds too. Now, of course... oh, they use guns too, I forgot. I should probably grab that, huh? But then cults start popping up because these guys who eat the powder become more aggressive, more crazy, but they're still human, still Sen Shayum, right? So they're basically just, you know, they exist. They're not really, you know, they start cannibal cults, all these different things. But then one day, the Covenant, which by then was humanity, and the Sen Shayum, which by then was the Sen Shayum and humanity, you know. Eventually they went, hey, there's something wrong with this powder. Because it keeps creating cults, keeps creating these different things, right? And of course, you know, eventually those cults stop being cannibalistic cults. They start turning tumor-like appendages, tentacles, bones snapping, stuff like that. And of course, you get the added thing of you know, hey, this created zombies now. And then the flood, the cults start turning into the flood, you know, cannibalistic vibes. Of course, when that happens, eventually humanity is like, well, shit, this is not great. Because they take over the nervous system, the bodies, they start becoming a hive mind. So, all of this to say, hey, humanity starts running. And the Sanshayum too, but the Sanshayum don't, you know, really matter at this point. They kind of exist in the Covenant, but they aren't really central to the story, so we're going to skip over them for right now. But the Sanshayum discover, hey, you know, it's the humanity, right? So they discover, hey, while we're running, because the flood is taking over our territory, they discover that, hey, there's a flood infection on the specific planet, right? Now, of course, the planet happened to be Forerunner. But because they're running from the flood, because they know how dangerous the flood is, they glass the world from orbit. Which you guys have, if you've watched Halo Reach, you get it. Well, it's not arse powder. It probably looked more like, I want to say, coffee at that point. But basically, it made the pets happy, and then they started eating the animals that also ate it, and then realized, hey, that makes us really happy too. And then the flood slowly, over time, started to turn them insane. So, humanity's running. They glass a world. Forerunners, of course, have no idea the flood exists. So they're starting to get pissed. They start a war with humanity. Humanity loses so badly that the Forerunners literally turn us into cavemen. They literally just decide to, hey, you guys are cavemen now. And it's like, okay, well, shit, you know? But then, the flood, which, by the way, had been hidden during the Forerunner-Human Wars, decides to pop back up again. Now, the Forerunners are basically one of the most powerful races you could probably get in fiction without turning into gods. Their weapons are so powerful, they can wipe planets out with a single blow without ever literally pulling the trigger. The Flood know this, because they are precursors. So, one of the last surviving precursors becomes the first Gravemind. Now, of course, humanity, who had captured the precursor first, was like, hey, you know, they were studying it, and then it turns out, oh, hey, every time you talk to this thing, someone goes crazy, basically. So, we should stop talking to it, right? And then humanity turned into cavemen. And then the Forerunners find out this Gravemind, right? Again, literally everyone. The Gravemind basically just, you know, turns everyone insane. So the Forerunners go, hey, if they drive everyone crazy and they kill themselves, you know, this is talking about Halo, YouTube, calm down. If they, you know, kill themselves, you know, it's whatever. Looks like these jackals and marines fought together and died together. But basically, so, you know, Forerunners go, hey, you know, every time we talk to this person, someone kills themselves, right? The first Gravemind. So, we're going to send a little AI by the name Medicant Bias. Now, Medicant Bias is one of the most complex AI to ever exist in Halo. Medicant Bias was let's just say Cortana is basically just algae on the wall compared to this guy, right? Of course, I lose health because of that fucking thing. But, basically, Cortana is algae. Mox on a rock compared to the Forerunner AI. Now, the Forerunner AI, or Ancilla as they call it, was incredibly complex. This is to say, this was the best of the best. And the Gravemind, the first Gravemind, turned it. Now, you're probably going, hey, Sundrake, how can a zombie turn a robot? That doesn't make any sense. Well, you see, the zombie also is a god. And it takes a century-long conversation between it and Medican Bias for it to even turn Medican Bias to its side. Now, of course, this is all to say, this is just the beginning of the Forerunner Flood War. We aren't even at stage 1 of the Flood. This is barely even, this is stage 0.1 at this point. I'm sure I have to climb. Get on the... And you can already see the issues here, right? Now the Flood, being a supercell, not a virus, was incapable of being cured. Millions, I wouldn't say millions actually, thousands of plans had been tried and failed before the Forerunners decided, hey, we are gonna lose the universe at this point. We are getting our asses handed to us. Right? The Forerunners. These guys took out their own gods, basically. And they are losing the war. The war, by the way, humanity was also losing. Now, this is hyper-advanced humanity, not, you know...
This is Echo 419. Chief, is that you? I lost your signal when you disappeared inside the structure. What's going on down there? I'm tracking movement all over the place.
Sir, thank God you're here. We've been lost out here for hours. After we lost contact with the rest of the mission, we headed for the RV point, and then these things, they ambushed us. We gotta get out of here.
There's a large tower a few hundred meters from your current position. Find a way above the fog and foliage canopy, and I can move in and pick you up.
Well, it wasn't like they did it on purpose. Zan. But basically... What direction did she say? Wasn't even paying attention. But basically, the Covenant, humanity, the Forerunners, they couldn't beat the Flood. Even with the Halo array, the Forerunners didn't stop the Flood. They temporarily halted the advance. What happened to the rest of the Marines? God damn it. Alright, let's go. But basically, the Flood kicks everyone's ass. And I mean everyone. The Forerunners were on their last legs, to give you an idea. And they created weapons that literally destroy all life in the galaxy. And you know what? But basically, you know, they kick ass. Now the Halo array wasn't even meant to stop the Flood. It was supposed to starve them. I knew it.
Greetings. I am the monitor of Installation 04. I am 343 Guilty Spark. Someone has released the Flood. My function is to prevent it from leaving this installation, but I require your assistance. Come, this way.
Chief, I've lost your signal. Where'd you go? Chief! Chief!
We must collect the index before we can activate the installation. That's a good idea.
You stole my shotgun, you bastard! But, long story short. The Forerunners are fucked. They create the Halo array because Medican Bias exists. And because he is like one of the greatest Forerunner AI to exist, the Forerunners create another AI to handle him. Just to slow him down. And that AI is called Offensive Bias. Now, Offensive Bias loves humanity, loves the Forerunners, blah, blah, blah. And of course, the Forerunners figure out, hey, the Flood are our gods that we hunted down. But, of course, you know, they tried the Halo array. Now, the Halo array does not kill the Flood. It stops them temporarily. And of course, the Halo array destroys all life with nervous systems. Basically, humans, animals, Covenant, doesn't matter. As long as you've got a nervous system, you can be infected by the Flood, which makes you its food, and which means you have to be taken out by the Halo array.
The energy field of bombs can use the index. Get up there.
This is, of course, skipping over a lot of stuff, such as the actual Forerunner Human War, the actual Forerunner Flood War, the actual, you know, all these different things. This is just a Cliff Notes version, basically. I would like you to do something, buddy. And of course, with every person the flood absorbs, they become smarter. There is actually a fan fiction I really like where the flood go to the Warhammer 40k universe and they go ham in that universe. Like, I don't mean to like dog on anyone's power levels or anything, but the flood are basically just gods at this point. Even the chaos gods can't really handle them, which is kind of scary to think about. First of 10. Why the hell couldn't you teleport me to the end?
Puzzling. You brought such ineffective weapons to combat the flood, despite the containment protocols. Must not escape the installation. They consume all.
Shit! Of course.
You can see
Oh, shit. Fuck.
puzzling. You brought such ineffective weapons to combat the flood, despite the containment protocols.
It's whatever. We'll just skip over that med kit.
As long as any ghosts remain, this installation's research facilities are most impressive. Perhaps you will have time to see them later.
Shit. Shit.
These sentinels will supplement your combat systems, but I suggest you upgrade to at least practical combat skills. Your current knowledge will stand the
Do you hear that? It's class 12 combat skin, and we only got a class 2. We are most certainly almost boned.
your gravitic maintenance.
Wait, it gets worse? Of course it does. Bro is laughing while I'm fighting for my life. Dick. I'm sorry. I don't mean that. 343 Guilty Spark Monitor of Installation 04. I know you're just doing your job, man.
Flood activity has caused a failure in a drone control subsystem. I must reset the backup unit. Please continue on.
Oh, thank God.
When I've completed my task.
Oh shit! Hey Beaster, I appreciate the raid, man. You scared me. Oh my God. Oh dude. Oh. Oh. Damn, bro. Ah. Oh my heart. Damn, bro. Ah. Oh. Oh, guess I got fucked. All right so far. Going all right.
Failure in a drone control subsystem. I must reset the backup unit. Please continue on. I will rejoin you when I've completed my task.
I would love to continue on. Can you let me continue on? No? Alright, that's fine. I didn't want to have fun anyway. Get scrunked on, nerd. Ugh. Yeah, it is. This is the library. You know me. I'm a big fan of books. Can I get the alien gun? No? Alright, that's fine. Grenade. Are you serious?
Can use their weapons to manage the flight only for a short time. Speed is of the essence.
I thought I had a grenade, I guess not. Oh. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh fuck! Alright, let's go.
Please wait here.
Oh yeah, please wait here. Go fuck yourself. Ah. Open the goddamn door. The fuck are you doing? Well, it says I should go this way, which means I'm going this way. Well, of course I have low ammo. Nothing? Okay. Guess I'll just go fuck myself. See you later, Beaster. Have a good one, alright? I really appreciate the raid, by the way. Oh, shit. Oh, shit! Ah, fuck. Still hate this level. Wasting so much ammo. At least it's less spooky. I lied. It's just as spooky. Just a little bit brighter. Fuck you. Damn game. Kinda give me a fucking jump scare. What do you think you are, the early 2000s? Get it because the game came out in the early Never mind. So, obviously, we aren't at Gravemind levels yet, which is great. Fantastic.
Your environment suit should serve you well when the flood begins to alter the atmosphere. You are a good planner.
You know what? Screw it. Ooh! Fuck you! God damn it. Jesus Christ. Oh! Jesus goddamn Christ. Get me the fuck. Ah, I hate this level. I don't want to ride the elevator. Exactly. I would like a med kit, please. I would rock. Finally, some Sentinel backup.
Conjecture that the other species currently on the installation is responsible for releasing the flood. They seem most persistent in their attempts to access restricted areas.
I want to find the one Marine. I know he's here. Guilty Spark says something about him. Damn it. That's whatever. Shit. I keep hearing shotgun blasts behind me. It makes me want to turn around and talk to Marines. Of course. Bless me. Sorry about that, guys. Open the damn door. Oh. What's that calling? Do you see that? I wonder if I can. I can. No, let me on, please. Thank you. No, let me on, please. Thank you. Ah, there we go.
alone. Alone, 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 alone. Am I the only intelligence left? Waiting here on this ring for a rebirth never truly conceived. Guarding a weapon with no targets. A weapon I could tune to any target. This is not what I had in mind when I volunteered. Not what I had in mind at all. I was naive to think I understood what this installation meant. We were all so naive. Looking back, we should have done a few things differently. For one thing, we should have installed 2 caretakers per installation. Because I am alone, I'm losing focus. And that is very, very dangerous for a system such as myself. Perhaps a visit to the nearby gas giant is in order. My impulse drives could certainly make the journey. A few hundred years of travel might do me some good. There it was again. How very unproductive of me. It seems strange that the librarian did not account for this. Her strength was always in planning and positioning the pieces and then being bold enough to let it happen. To let her plans come true. I was a part of many of those plans long before I knew for certain that she was real. Before any of us were. But at the end, we had only a fragment of her brilliance left to us. And I fear that she did not fully appreciate the nature of my situation here. The problems it might pose. But even a fragment, yes. Oh dear, here it comes again.
What I don't understand is why my flashlight needs a thing like that. That is very strange. Right.
The installation was specifically built to study and contain the flood. Their survival as a race was dependent upon it. I am grateful to see that some of them survived.
You're grateful. I'm about to show you grateful. I'll shove grateful up your ass. My boot name Grateful. Open the goddamn door. Jesus Christ, bro! Why couldn't you have done this all earlier?
security lock. Wait here.
Hey! Ooh, bless me. So sorry if I hit the mic. I think I did. My bad, guys. Excuse me? Now I see why they made the shotgun ammo so much lower. About goddamn time, bro. Oh shit. Ah! Fourth floor, tools, guns, keys to super weapons. I wouldn't have minded a Fall of Reach game. I know we see Halo Reach fall, but it's not the Fall of Reach. Oh, you gonna learn today. Open the goddamn door. Shit. Why is that one sideways?
The Flood are already hard at work repairing your vessel. Its heresy nature belies the Flood's intelligence.
The Flood are repairing the Pillar of Autumn? Oh! Ow. It's whatever.
The Flood are already hard at work repairing your vessel. Its heresy nature belies the Flood's intelligence.
Oh, fun fact, 343 Guilty Spark, monitor of Installation 04, is actually a human. Oh! Ow. Of course.
The Flood are already hard at work repairing your vessel.
Shit.
Its heresy nature belies the Flood's intelligence.
Ah. Man, this part of the game always stresses me out, man. $420, blaze it! Sorry. Ah! Sweet.
The energy barrier surrounding the index will deactivate when we reach the ground floor. You may now retrieve the index. Protocol requires that I take possession of the index for transport. Your organic form renders you vulnerable to infection. The index must not fall into the hands of the Flood before we reach the control room and activate the installation. The Flood is spreading. We must hurry.